Dejounte Murray is one of the most underrated players in the NBA right now, as he is leading the San Antonio Spurs in scoring with 19.1 points a game, but he also averages 8 rebounds and 8 assists per game, and is 2 assists and 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. In my opinion, he's the best defensive guard in the league, and he averages 2 steals per game, which is a league high this season. And I think he's a serious candidate for Most Improved Player of the Year, because last season he was having a pretty good season, averaging numbers of 15.7 points a game, but this season he's averaging 19 points, so that is a 4-point increase, along with him being the starting point guard for the San Antonio Spurs now, and also dropping some crazy numbers. I definitely think he's in that MIP conversation. He's also a serious candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. Even though he is a guard, he's one of the most defensively efficient players in the game, and even his stats that really show like steals and blocks show that too. I think he should be an all-star this season, and the reason why is because even though the San Antonio Spurs are one of the worst teams in the Western Conference, he's still leading them to great success for someone at his age. And I think because of his raw numbers, he should get in. Dejounte Murray has given us 7 spectacular triple-doubles this season and has broken the record for the most triple-doubles by a San Antonio Spurs in a season, even though we're only 41 games into this NBA season. The San Antonio Spurs have needed a guy like him for a while now after Tony Parker's departure in the 2018 season, and he is a perfect guy for their rebuild now after they missed the playoffs in 2020. When Dejounte Murray was in college, his college coach Bob Hurley told Adrian Wojnarowski that he had all-star potential, and it looks like Bob Hurley was right, because Dejounte Murray does have NBA all-star potential in the NBA. Unfortunately, Greg Popovich told us that Dejounte Murray would probably not be an all-star because of the San Antonio Spurs record. Dejounte Murray is really skinny at 6'4". He only weighs 180 pounds, but he uses this to his advantage to get around bigger defenders. The only thing Murray has really struggled with in the NBA so far is injuries, and he got injured and tore his ACL in the first 2 seasons of his career, but if he can stay off the San Antonio Spurs injury list, he could be one of the best point guards in the NBA down the line. Dejounte Murray is 28th in NBA points per game this season, and that doesn't really seem promising considering most people want him to be an all-star, but he makes up for it with his near triple-double stat line. He's averaging the same type of stats in the rebounds and assist department as Luka Doncic, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden, guys like that. But obviously, he does not average as many points as them, which lowers his score for NBA All-Star status. Murray has actually led the Spurs to the 12th seed in the West with a 16-27 record, and although that does not seem very good, if Murray had some other great players around him, he could definitely lift the San Antonio Spurs to be an NBA playoff team. And the reason why he hasn't yet is because he does not have that much help. The San Antonio Spurs are not a very good team besides him. Now, of course, I want him to be an all-star, but because of fan bias and San Antonio being a small market and not the best team right now, I honestly do not think he will make it this year. But there's always next year, and I think he definitely has a shot at being an NBA all-star next year. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys how great of a player Dejounte Murray is and why you should be paying attention, because he should be an NBA All-Star this year. Unfortunately, he probably won't. Anyway, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. But thank you guys for watching. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm your boy Hyper Hooper Basketball, and we're out.